Welcome back to the channel, guys. Happy New Year 2025. I hope you guys had great holidays. My first video of 2025. I wanted to do something special for the family. In today's video, we'll discuss the 6 well-known and most popular neighborhood here for families in Charlotte. Yes, 6 most well-known family-friendly neighborhood here in Charlotte. I picked this neighborhood because I personally with my family will live in this neighborhood. There are a few things I took in consideration picking this neighborhood, such as the amenities, the location, the lifestyle of the community, the real estate within that community, and a few other things. In fact, I will even drive through the community to give you an idea of the communities as well too. Okay, since community is going to be a lengthy video, so because of that, I figure we'll break it down to a section of 3, 2 community per session, so that way we don't have to sit or watch a video for a long period of time. And today's we'll discuss 2 very important community to me. And in my last video, the last session, I will give you my top 2 communities because I want to give you a lot of information on this community. We'll break it down to 3 sections of 2 community per section. Today we'll discuss 2 community. Next week we'll go over 2 other community. The following week we'll discuss my top 2 communities out of the 6 community. So I hope you guys are ready. I hope you have your coffee, you have water, whatever you need. You drive and pay attention, and let's dive into some of these communities that are well known. Okay, I would say if you know somebody living in Charlotte, 4 out of 5 people will know about this community. That's how popular these communities are. So without keep you guys waiting, let's dive into this community. Coming on number 6 on my list is a very well-known, very established community here in South Charlotte. Okay, this community, I will call it one of the OG of the South Charlotte communities. This community has been established for I don't know how long. I believe over 50 years old. I love this community because of all the community has to offer. The amenities, the location of this community, the lifestyle in this community. The community literally has everything for everybody. The name of this community is the Raintree in Charlotte. Raintree community has been in existence now for quite some time, and personally I was just in visiting a client in this community the other day, and I just love the community. They driving through the community, the scenic view make you have that sense of driving through a mountain. That's how the feel of the community. It has so much to offer, and one of the most important and my favorite amenities in this community is the Raintree Country Club. I mean, this country club has it all. It has 9 different tennis courts. Yes, 9 different tennis court, lighted tennis courts, so you can play tennis and even at the nighttime. They have 2 distant golf courses with different challenges. You have a Olympic style swimming pool with a baby pool on the side. Literally, this country club has it all. Everything. They have activities for family every time of the year. There is a state-of-art fitness club. In addition to the country club, the neighborhood itself has a lot of sidewalk. Raintree Loop itself is about 5-mile sidewalk loop that you can walk around the community. You have a pond for fishing, a catch and throwback in the community. You have an outdoor fitness park. Not a lot of communities in Charlotte have an outdoor fitness park. What else do you have in Raintree? You have so many things in Raintree that for a family you can't go wrong in Raintree. Not only Raintree has that many amenities, the location of this community is just ideal. It is very well situated. Less than 5 miles you are on Highway I-45. There are many entrances to the community. Depending on which entrance, you are within 5-minute biking or walking distance to Arboretum. Arboretum is one of those well-known shopping center here in South Charlotte with over 80 different retail store. Shops at Papa Glen is within driving distance, 5-minute driving distance to Raintree. You got Ray Farm Shopping Center, Waverly Shopping Center. All these shopping centers are within 5 miles or 5-minute driving distance to this community. So not only you have a lot of amenities, the Olympic swimming pool, the fitness club, the golf course that you can play, the pond, the playground. The playground was just renovated in 2020, so you have a new state-of-art playground that very solid, very nice, very clean. I mean, in addition to all those amenities, even the walking sidewalk, you have a community that is very well located. So you are located within distance to everything, the highway, shopping centers, and everything Charlotte has to offer. So Raintree for me is one of those best communities. In fact, driving through Raintree, you can just feel like they welcome. You see family walking down the sidewalk, you see people just going for a bike ride. There's so many things that this community has to offer that you would want to put Raintree on your list if you want a family moving to Charlotte. Okay, now let's talk about the lifestyle in Raintree. Okay, it is a very large community. In fact, there are 26 different mini pocket or mini community within Raintree. Population in Raintree to be around 2,000 residents. The median household income in Raintree, based on the last report I reviewed, was at $100,000 per household. The community composed of mixed home. You have the townhome, you have some single family home, you have some very large home on the golf course, you have some villa, you have a little bit of everything for everybody. The majority of the population in Raintree is in the age group of 35 to 55 years old, and the second largest age group in Raintree is 55 to 65. So this neighborhood is a very well established neighborhood for family. So if you want looking for a community that is family oriented, that is mature, I mean, just driving through the community, you can tell, you can feel the sense of maturity. I love driving through that community because sometimes some part of it make you feel that you are driving through a mountain. That's how the feel of going through Raintree, that's the feel it gives you. A lot of mature trees. There's just a lot this community has to offer. Now, when it comes to real estate, Raintree is now with all those amenities and with all those features, Raintree is now one of the most expensive neighborhood at all. And though it is in South Charlotte, surrounded by community that have home over $1 million, Raintree is still affordable for family. The median home sales price in Raintree is still at $477,000. Before I got here, I was doing some research on the MLS. I noticed that there are 8 active listings in Raintree. So there are still opportunities to buy in Raintree. 8 active listings. The lowest home is a 1,200 square foot home that is listed at $425,000, and the most expensive one at the present time is a little over $700,000. So Raintree has a little bit of everything for everybody. If you look in this video, you can tell driving through the community, it is just a pleasant and enjoyable community for walking, for families, and the community itself just have everything that a family will want. So because of that, Raintree is one of those communities on my list as a very well-known, very popular, family-friendly community here in Charlotte. So here we are at Raintree Country Club. I'm just going to walk toward the country club just to give you a quick tour of the country club, the amenities that they have here. So stay with me. I'm turning my camera around just to kind of walk you through and show you a little bit about the area. It is a very busy country club. Just walking over to do a little quick, show you a little bit. It's an older country club, but it's very busy. We do have a lot of people here. It's a Saturday, beautiful day out. I think we're in the 80s, so it's a great day to be on the golf course. This is the entrance to the country club, and the lake is right behind the tee right there. But overall, just gonna give you a quick tour of it. Very nice club. On the back end, that's when you have the racket club, tennis court, and the rest of the amenities. I'll drive to that side now, just to show that side to you real quick. Now this is the other side of the community, the racket club, tennis club. So in fact, they even have a junior team here. Hope you guys can see it. Also do have some walking trails where you can park and walk. I'm not going for a walk now, but I can just show you. So as you can see, a lot of people have parked here and they have gone for a walk. So there's a lot of walking trails. Here is the park. Harmony, you can see the park where you can bring your family just for some activities. Let me turn the camera around. And it's right on the golf course too. There's a golf course right behind the park. And you have some home right across from it. Okay, moving on to number 5 on the list. We just placed a client in this community, I believe 2 months ago. Okay, a client who moved here from, I believe, Kentucky, just bought a home in this community. I love this community. I have many clients. I had a colleague who even live in this community. This is a great community, a suburb of Charlotte. This community is located in Huntersville. If you are one living in Charlotte, you know about Huntersville. Huntersville is one of those fastest growing suburbs here in Charlotte. For family, it is very well known. This community is another older, established, an OG of Huntersville. I'm sure a lot of people probably will guess by now the community that I'm talking about, but you probably wrong. The coming on number 5 on my list is the community called Cedarfield here in Huntersville. Now, Cedarfield, hands down, one of the best community here for family in Huntersville, hands down. I remember we were living in a community that used to compete against Cedarfield. Swim team, they have a swim team, and the community that we were living in has a swim team as well too, and they used to compete against Cedarfield. A great community for family, has all the amenities a family will want. You have an Olympic swim pool, you have a pool area for kids, they have a swim team for the kids, for families. So if you have your kid who is a great swimmer, perhaps you may want to consider Cedarfield swim team, a very well-known swim team here in Huntersville. It has a playground. This playground was just renovated in 2018, so it's still fairly new. 6 years old playground that is fully renovated. What else do you have? You have, oh yes, hands down, the most important thing that you need to know about this community is the Torrance Creek Greenway. Yes, Torrance Creek Greenway is a very well-known greenway here in Huntersville. Torrance Creek Greenway is a 2.5 mile of paved walking and biking trail with several different access points throughout the community. The greenway provide a place to enjoy natural beauty, an opportunity to catch a glimpse at the local life, such as deer, rabbit. If you go within this community in the summertime, you might even hear some frog along some of the creek. The park also provide walking and biking access to Rosedale Shopping Center, which is a very well-known shopping center in Huntersville, and the new Huntersville Nature Park and Dog Park. There is a future plan to extend the Greenway to connect to McDowell Creek Greenway and the Huntersville Vine Greenway on the east of I-77. So just those alone, if you're one who is an outdoor person who like hiking, like to be outdoor, the community having access to the Torrance Creek Greenway itself is a selling point. My client, they love to be outdoor, they like to hike, they came from the mountain, Asheville, and that alone for them was a selling point, having access. On that street, they have access at the end of the cul-de-sac to get on the Greenway. So that alone is a selling point for this community. Now let's talk about the lifestyle in Cedarfield community. In addition to all those amenities, in my opinion, Cedarfield is very, very well positioned. You are within 5 to 10 minute drive to Novant Health Huntersville Medical Center. The I-77 is within 2 to 3 miles away. 10 minutes drive, you are within distance to all Huntersville has to offer when it comes to shopping center, all the major shopping center. As I mentioned to you earlier, Rosedale Shopping Center is within walking and biking distance away. So location wise, Cedarfield is very well positioned. If you're one who like the Lake Norman is within 15 minutes away. So Cedarfield has all you would want in a community. Okay, and when it comes to the lifestyle within the community, a report I was just reading believed the population of Cedarfield to be around 3,000 residents, where the majority of the age group is between 35 to 55 age group. So a very, very settled, mature crowd neighborhood. The median household income in Cedarfield is around $120,000. So it's a great neighborhood for family. It is a very settled neighborhood. As I mentioned to you earlier, a lot of the home in Cedarfield are on wooded lot, very private lot. So you have everything that we want in a community. And when it comes to real estate, pricing in Cedarfield is not out of control at all. The median sales price in Cedarfield is around $450,000. Before I started this video, I was looking at the listing activities in Cedarfield. There are currently 3 active homes on the market. The average days on the market in Cedarfield is around 42 days. So the community itself is not out of control when it comes to price point versus what Charlotte the community has to offer. All the amenities, the location, the lifestyle within the community. Cedarfield, in my opinion, is a great community. What do I like about Cedarfield? Very settled neighborhood, very private. You can go for a walk, a lot of trails. I'll turn around and show you a little bit about what the neighborhood has to offer. It has different sides to it. Today I'm walking down the village of Oaks in Cedarfield, just to show you how settled this neighborhood is. That's one thing I like about Cedarfield. You're one looking to move to Charlotte or looking for a family-friendly community, perhaps you may want to consider Cedarfield. Very well-known, very established, very mature community, and it is on my list as one of the top 6 community here in Charlotte. I hope you found this video very helpful. If this was good, give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, give me feedback, let me know what you think on this video, and let me know what you wanted to see on my next video.